where we do parallel thumbs right here, and you actually want to bounce. You want to bounce the elbow. You actually hear thump, 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 and you add a little traction, and you release the traction while you're bouncing. Add a little traction and release it back and forth like so. And then we can begin with breaking bread. Okay, breaking bread right here. Oh, yes, breaking bread using your Venus mound, not even using your thumbs, using the Venus mound, certainly all over the back of the wrist. Maybe if you can even sneak down onto the arm a little bit, maybe, and then certainly all over the back of the hand like that, just like an orange, where you're just digging your fingers in underneath, just like a loaf of bread, nice warm bun here, and breaking that open like so. Okay, and it begins with thumb over thumb here, and we do sweeping thumbs as if we're brushing sand off the hand. Sweeping thumbs. Everybody do that for me right now. Windshield wiper thumbs. That's called Klai. In Thai, it's called Klai, K-L-A-I, which means snake-like. Klai Sen. Of course, Sen would be meridian. So it's a snake-like procedure done on the meridians. And here, my friends, we're just using, of course, the Aurora skin level. Wouldn't you say? Yeah. But we can go much deeper on this one, and it's kind of a lot of fun. It's very, very satisfying. And we add a couple additionals in here. So we keep the thumbs going, you'll notice, but we also traction the arm so that the elbow comes up, and you also add a figure 8 pattern while you're doing that. And then your concluding offering here is to actually pull the wrist towards you with your index finger as you crank the wrist down, and then you have this nice kneading going on also. Okay, nice accentuation that you can do here is you can actually, just like the children, they get all excited on the street, and it won't look like much to you guys, but as you curl under like this and you say yes, like that, another equal grasping like so, and then another curling like that, and you get this nice accentuation also. And then we'll exit through the thumb and the pinky with a coin rub, and then we'll pinch the tips. We'll hold it for one full respiration, and then we'll treat the fingers as if they're square, and we'll come back to the sides, and we'll do a coin rub also on the sides, just like you're polishing jewelry perhaps. And then, of course, we pinch the sides of the nails like so. Okay? Let's return again a second time, and sweeping thumbs, either the light version or the stronger version like so, and cranking that wrist down and really kneading it like so, really adding that traction in there, and very, very pleasant sensation. And then, of course, we exit through the index finger with a coin rub and pinching the tips, returning, treating the fingers as if they're square, and pinching the sides, and returning. We have another finger to do here, and acknowledge, sweeping thumbs, either the light version or the strong version, and then exiting through the middle finger like so, pinching the tips, returning, doing the sides, pinching the sides like so. We're going to go back twice more now. Why, Mookie? We've done all the fingers because there's the webs, and they are very, very potent, and there's in between the bones. So we acknowledge, sweeping thumbs again, either light version or the strong version, like so. And then returning to the wrists, coming up on the edges of your fingers, and shimmy, cleansing, opening, clearing, stimulating this area like so. And instead of pinching the tips, we do some circles on the webs, and then we slide off with a pinch. And we return again, fifth and final time, sweeping thumbs, either the light version or the long version, and returning to the wrist, and shimmy between the spaces between the bones, like so. And many, many reflex zones right in there also. And instead of course, pinching the tips, we pinch the webs. They're called Kashipra, K-S-H-I-P-R-A, Kashipra marmas, very potent, and then sliding off and pinching at the same time. Okay, we return, we hold the wrist very elegantly like so, very light, and we take the small finger on the outside, we offer circles, working with a predetermined set of repetitions, so we can align ourselves with the natural proclivity of the mind, which has a sensitivity to patterns and rhythms, like so. And then very precise, you guys, because in a little while I'm going to show you how to release these joints right here. But now this procedure is to release this set of joints right here, the second to the second to the last set of joints, like that, okay? And like so. So it's a very precise position hold, and it would be between this, the second to the last phalangio right here, okay? And it's a very simple procedure. You traction the whole arm first, transfer all of the weight onto the finger, like so, very, very safe. Okay, and at the very last moment, you twist the hand away from the body. You can see the wrinkles on the hand, like so. And you twist at that very location, you twist the finger towards the body, like so. And then you add your snap. When you add your snap, you're clearing all of this energy out here, and index finger above, middle finger below, and throw. Circles, traction, snap. It's also a very good sign when, there it is, when you don't get it also. Circle, traction, snap. And the thumb straight out for these joints here, just like the big toe. But for this one, angle it down, circles. Traction, snap. We're both a little moist here, you guys, right now. Do we have a towel around? Or paper towel, tissue?
She'll give it to me.
Okay, you guys. And from there, we can turn the hand up, not over, and we can add horizontal cross fiber friction, which would mean putting your thumbs on top of each other, pulling them very firmly apart, and then dropping your elbows and pinching the edges. So it would look like this, and let's see what happens here. Good guy. It's actually a very good sign to see that too, when there's no releases like that. Okay, and then it's up, not over. Wide ships passing in the night. Pull it apart, drop your elbows, and pinch the sides. Pull it apart, drop your elbows, pinch the edges. Really pull it apart in the center. Drop your elbows, pinch, and drop like so. Then of course we do the opposite, which is vertical. And now your thumbs are not feathering, you guys. It's not just feathering away. It's also pulling the skin towards you like that. Your thumbs rub against each other. And many people know the feathering technique, but not so many people know where you actually can pull. And if you notice in the middle of the hand, you guys, we get to do sort of a yin-yang symbol. If you notice when I do my thumbs like this, you guys, there's a yin-yang symbol right there, you see? Okay, and to do that right in the middle of the hand is very, very pleasant. That's called the Talahidriya Marma right there. And very potent. It's the same one that's on the bottom of his feet right there, too. Okay, so we have vertical, we have aiming for each one of the digits independently, and of course you can always come back here. Then we're going to turn the hand away from us, my friends, and we get to do a feathering technique. Okay, we have the palm away from us. It's really just, many times it's just the index finger and the middle finger, and it's a walking, like so. Just walking away, your fingers are pulling away very firmly like that, and you certainly can include the wrist.